Burnin with B. This is my very first episode. I'm super excited to share what I do in the kitchen for the recipes that I find online, because a lot of you guys have been asking me to show you how I do it. And literally it's just going with the flow and feeling and smelling the food. I have a basic recipe and I take it and I add myself to it, my flavor to it. I like to call it my Creole ancestors to it. So today I'm gonna make vegan chili, but first I want to make the tomato sauce that will go in the vegan chili. And as you guys know, I'm on this healthy kick, and it's a lifestyle, it's not a kick. I try to use all fresh products, a lot of stuff from my garden. I'm planting more stuff in my garden so that I can just continue to walk back there and get the fresh product. Today we're gonna be using basil, basil from my garden, Greek oregano from the garden, lemon thyme, and banana peppers. And honestly, the only thing that the recipe called for was basil. But I'm adding banana peppers because I like the ting to it. It's like a sharp taste to it, just gives it a little zing, right? And I added shallots as well because I just love the smell. It's kind of garlicky and oniony at the same time. If oniony is a word, I don't know. Let us just know, I need feedback, let me know. I'm gonna be using fresh tomatoes from the grocery store because, as you guys know, this summer, the birds ate my tomatoes and they're just not growing back. I'm really upset about that, but fresh tomatoes nonetheless. And the recipe calls for just black pepper and no salt. But of course, I'm gonna add a little bit of texture seasoning because I love texture. All right, so let's get started. I actually just read off of these recipes, so you'll see me looking down a lot. But again, when I get into the mood, it just flows. And usually I play music, but unfortunately, I don't know how to play music in the background yet without copyright issues. So we're just gonna go with the flow. I'm gonna go ahead and get my pot heated up with the olive oil. So you want to get olive oil and you're gonna heat it up with the garlic, and you only need, let's see, the recipe says 2 tablespoons. So here we go. Totally winging it now from the recipe. I really just wanted, what do I do first? And if that's what you want to do in the kitchen, that's what you want to do. Make the recipe your own. While that's heating up, I'm gonna slide the basil to the side and go ahead and chop up the tomatoes, or dice the tomatoes. And y'all, I hate tomatoes. I really hate fresh tomatoes. But when I cook them, I love them to death. I could eat tomato sauce and spaghetti sauce and pizza sauce and marinara all dang day. But raw tomatoes, that's a no for me. Also, while I'm chopping up these tomatoes, when I put this video up, I'm gonna ask you guys your thoughts. Send me recipes. If you've seen something on my Instagram page or my Facebook page that I've made before, let me know, hey, I wanna see that on the channel, and I'll hook you up with that as well. I never knew I loved cooking until quarantine. I hated cooking. You wanna know why I hated cooking? Because all I was making was rice and gravy, pork chops, fried chicken, just the same old stuff. But when I chose to become healthy and I found out that there's different flavors, it's like my palate is wide open and I'm willing to try. All right, I'm gonna turn the fire down just a little bit. That smells so good. And continue. I'm gonna go ahead and add my basil. I just feel it's time. Turn it down to low because we don't want it to burn. Even though this is burning with me, I don't burn a damn thing, okay? also adding cherry tomatoes because they're a little bit sweeter than these kind of tomatoes, and I like my tomato sauce to have a little bit sweet without the sugar. So this calls for 1 tablespoon of sugar. I'm actually gonna cut that to about a ½ tablespoon of sugar and add the cherry tomatoes just to substitute that flavor. Because I definitely don't. I feel like I can add some more olive oil. See, here's the thing, I'm going by recipe and I follow the olive oil amount. I don't like that. Just a little more. I'm gonna start adding my tomatoes. And it calls for 12 to 15 tomatoes. And I'll actually post the recipe, which came from Pinterest, which most of my recipes come from there, or through the Beachbody program that I use. Hey guys, welcome back to Burnin with B. So my tomato sauce is ready. It looks delicious. It smells delicious. I wish I had smell-o-vision. I'm just saying so you guys could smell this. The basil is popping in there. I already have my pot ready for the vegan chili. My garlic is a-going. And on my cutting board here, I have, okay, now the recipe, as I told y'all, when I pull these recipes, I add what I want to add to that because you have to add your own flavor, right? So it didn't call for all of this. It called for purple onions. I have purple onions, cilantro, red bell pepper, yellow bell pepper, and orange bell pepper, just for color and for flavor as well. And these bell peppers are kind of sweet. And a couple of them, the red ones, came from my garden. I'm gonna get that in the pot. Oh, I also have jalapenos on here, which also came from my garden as well. Just want to give it a few minutes to kind of saute up and become a little translucent. I love the way this smells. Again, smell-o-vision. I wish they would come up with that. Again, if you have any recipes that you want me to try, I'm gonna have it all set up on my email, on my YouTube channel, where you can email me and I will try to get that recipe done, and hopefully we can become friends in the kitchen, because I found out again since quarantine that this is something that I absolutely love, and making dishes healthy are just, it's amazing because the aromas that you get from vegetables and herbs and spices is amazing. I'm gonna let this go for a little bit longer. Make sure you subscribe and click like for this video. I'm going to be uploading videos every Sunday with different recipes, maybe some of the ones that you suggested. And I have like a plethora, like a whole bunch that I've already done that I want to share with you guys. So again, my YouTube channel dropped today. I'm so excited. I'm nervous, but I'm excited to share my cooking journey with you guys. All right, this is looking delicious. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my spices here. So we have chili powder, about 2 tablespoons of that, or 1 tablespoon of that, I'm sorry. A little sugar. Black pepper. And I don't measure out this part. I just do what I feel. I'm gonna add a little sea salt. And y'all already know this takes joy, okay? Give it a little you know? Give it a little Also, another twist that I've added to the vegan chili is a can of Rotel tomatoes because I just like the flavor of that, and I love the chilies that are in there. And no, I don't drain them because I want my chili to be just luscious, just full of flavor. And this chili is so simple to make. It's a 15-minute chili. Seriously, you can't beat that. I mean, 15 minutes when you start cooking, but the way I do it, I've turned it into like 45 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes, but that's okay, because who doesn't love chopping up vegetables? I actually found out that it's very soothing. So I'm going to add my black beans. And this is about 3 cans of black beans. I usually prep my own black beans, but I didn't have time today. I've had a lot of stuff going on, so I didn't have time today. So all I had time to do was make this tomato sauce. We're gonna add our tomato sauce. Before I add anything else, like the vegetable broth and all that other stuff. Here's where I like to add just a little bit more seasoning because, you know, I like my stuff well seasoned. Vegetable broth, and vegetable broth is easy to make. I actually make my own vegetable broth now, and I think that'll be one of my YouTube videos, is showing you how to make vegetable broth and tomato sauce and different things that you can stock up on in your pantry, because you'd rather have more than less, right? And this stuff right here is delicious when you make it yourself, because you can add your own flavor, which is what I like to do. I like to add me in there. Oh, I'm also gonna add just a little bit of cumin in here, just to give it like a little smoky flavor, just a little. And guess what, guys? That's pretty much it. You have vegan chili, right? We're gonna let this cook. 15 minutes on low. Oh, one more ingredient. Sorry, sometimes I do that. I'm not perfect, okay? You have to add lentils to this. You want to thicken up your chili just like you would if you were making regular chili, and one way to do that is to add lentils. So these are red lentils, red split lentils. I like to say that the lentils are the substitute for the meat, right? All the beans are, but this right here it gives it a meaty taste when you add the red lentils to it. Oh my gosh, I wish you guys could smell how this tastes. I mean, smell how this tastes. Sis. I wish you guys to smell it. All right, let this cook for 15 minutes, and then I'll let you see my finished product. Thank you for hanging in here with Burnin with B. All right, our vegan chili is ready to go. So I actually have a bowl of Fritos because I kind of want a Frito pie today. A little cheat sheet. I have some vegan cheese here, and of course, to top it off, I have a little bit of onions because I like onions on top of my chili. So it looks and smells delicious. I cannot wait because I'm like starving. My stomach is growling. And guess what? This chili is healthy. So you can like just veg out on it. Go to work on this chili. Add me some cheese. A little bit of purple onion. And voila. I'm just really excited about this. Again, hit like, subscribe. I'm really into this. I'm really ready to just like cook and have fun with you guys, send recipes. Let's turn some of those recipes that we really love into healthy recipes, and let's just have some fun in the kitchen. So thank you for joining Burning with B, and hopefully I will be able to chill with you guys again. Peace out.